Greenleaf Galactic Immersive Sim DevLog number 1. There's been progress, but not as much as I hoped in the time frame. Week 1, I did a lot of preparation, getting really close to starting, but not actually starting. So week 2 is basically the start now. Even this update's being posted a little bit late. I'm thinking about just, keep going, try to add more in to get to that first update, but nah, it's more important to get little updates out and actually, talk about it, progress. Also that wee bit of accountability. Let's see, in the order of things I did, I'm using voxel tools, so I had to grab their version of the Godot engine. They just save us a step by building it for us. Very nice of them. And then I've turned on type hints, because when I tried that earlier, I like that. Catches errors earlier, explains to my still learning brain what's happening. And I got my GitHub connected. I was mostly playing with the main menu. I have that looking nicer now, and I know more about the control nodes and organizing them. And I have a default theme now set up. I only changed the color of a couple buttons and left the rest fine as the defaultish gray. Also looked around and grabbed a font for this project and a couple more just to keep in the wings. Trying to be very careful about not grabbing ones that are problematic later, copyright-wise. The first font I grab, I later on changed because I realized it doesn't have any lowercase. It's all capital all the time. So first I got the base profile of the menu and the buttons up and running. Then I played with the theme. I add the logo to make it less boring. I want to add a version number and realized I didn't like it at the bottom of the buttons. So I moved it off to the side and basically duplicated the formatting to the other side. So I could add another text without disrupting things. And I don't know, made it feel a little bit better. Instead of being a blank control node just sitting there taking up space, now it's a empty container ready to take new objects in. So it's a placeholder plus. The next step is going to be adding in like any kind of world and getting those menu buttons actually working. New game will probably work, quit will probably work. Don't know if I'll go into settings yet. That doesn't seem like seems more like a back burner project when I have low energy than a main one. But another short and sweet devlog update. Shouldn't really say another, this is technically number 1. Number 0 just being the announcement. But this video is short and simple because I am going to keep chugging along into the project, and I'll have another update video within the week this time. For realsies. Not the most to cover this week, and I'm still glazing over it, so feel free to ask questions in the comments. So thanks for joining me on this journey. I'll be back to you with something a little bit higher than version 0.nothing.